Major Shah, what do you make of these developments, as Group Captain UK Devnath was also pointing out that this will now provide access to remote areas? This, of course, settles well with the government's policy of ensuring that all, when the government says that all schemes must reach the last person, a huge part of that is the travel infrastructure as well. It's not just merely governmental schemes, but the fact that the people like us who are living in cities, we take our travel infrastructure so lightly because it's always been accessible to us. But the fact that this move by the IIF will now open up the travel infra to people of remote areas will also allow several of us to now have access to remote areas, maybe set up businesses there or help set up businesses there. It is truly going to be a game changer.
Absolutely, Devika. Devika, let me tell you one thing. Many of us, for everyone to connect with this, we often go to hill stations on travel tourism, on holidays. We often go to remote areas, and there are times where all of us, I can vouch with conviction, we see in a hill, at a mountain, we see a hilltop, we see a house very far in the horizon. We are wondering, oh my goodness, what a house over there so far in the remote area. How do they even reach there? How do they build a house over there? And what if someone, God forbid, falls sick over there? How will they take him to the hospital? What will they do for their first aid? This thought often comes to your mind, and we leave it there. That's about it. Let me tell you, in 2003, when I was patrolling the border, the young lieutenant, when I was patrolling the borders of Jammu Kashmir, right at the line of control, there were houses in the remotest areas in the forest. And we saw old people with children, they're trekking up. And I have met people on ground who tell me that, sir, हमको 2 दिन लगते हैं यहाँ से main road देखने में. Main road, not even the civilization, just where there is a coal road. Imagine the plight of those people. Imagine where do they go when they fall sick, or to collect their daily ration, or to survive in their normal aam zindagi, rozmane ki zindagi, as they call it, day-to-day life in Hindi. For those people, it is very, very difficult. Now, Indian Air Force is doing a yeoman service. They're doing a commendable job. They're doing yeoman job, in fact, when they are actually bridging the gap between the remote areas and people like us. We have people in cities. Often we have a hospital, a very big, a 7-star hospital very close by, but yet we have a complaint. This hospital or that hospital or this hospital or that hospital, because we take things for granted too easily. But imagine the plight of a remote person who doesn't even have access to a dispensary or a chemist or a compounder where he stays. So most certainly this new development is a part of the Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabko Saath Leke Chalenge. It is definitely a very good idea, and it is a part of the Growth Together scheme, Devika.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Group Captain Devnath and Major Shah, for joining us this morning to take us through those developments.